records.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, my dog.
I know I already touched on this subject, but I felt like I had to say more.
What? You don't say.
There's been a lot of videos coming out by black content creators.
Watch yourself.
And when you look at a lot of the titles of the videos, they're saying, you know, another reason blacks are afraid of Mexicans in LA, or blacks in Southern California are scared of Mexicans. And they don't believe that. The content creators that are putting those titles, they don't agree with that. They don't believe that. But it gets people emotional. It gets people emotional.
Can we all get along? Can we get along?
The problems at Inglewood High go much deeper than today's riot. Christina Gonzalez has the story.
They can do what they want to do, we can't do.
Just because this is a Mexican relation, they can f around with us. No, that's not right.
Now get up there. You're the one that started it.
No one knows exactly who started it, but this is how a Cinco de Mayo celebration ended up today at Inglewood High School.
The black kids decided to do a payback, what they call it. They decided that they would walk out of the Cinco de Mayo meeting.
Students and police officers tell us that apparently the whole thing began last February when allegedly a group of Hispanic students walked out of a Black History Month assembly. Well, today it seems that a group of black students walked out of a Cinco de Mayo celebration.
Yes, we did walk out, but they don't want to hit us first.
Well, people were getting hit with bats, bottles.
And they just started saying black power, so they start hitting us, so we start hitting them back.
School officials canceled classes, dismissed students, and called Inglewood police. But the encounters continued outside, where even desperate parents looking for their children got caught in the middle.
Why you fight? Because you black and I'm Mexican. You both together killing by yourself. There's no reason you guys fight like that.
Many parents blame school officials for the violence.
And then they knew Cinco de Mayo was coming up, so they had planned to do this. But when you talk with some of the officials and tell them before time, seems going one ear and out the other.
But school officials insist this is not a racial issue.
If a few students did something and another few students did another thing, that is not a black-brown issue. Our students are not hostile towards each other.
But that didn't seem to be the case today. Several students suffered minor injuries. School police say there were no arrests. In Inglewood High School, Christina Gonzalez, Fox News.
Just trying to go viral. Just trying to get clicks. Trying to get people emotional. I know a lot of dudes are pissed. And it's true. The raza, they would have never done that. They might discipline him behind the scenes. Let it be known that he got dealt with. But a public apology? Out here on social media? No. I don't see that. So that's why I kept kicking it around in my head. Like, why would this older dude, why would he put that out there on the internet about his own homeboy? Why would he make him apologize publicly? And the only thing that I could come up with was he did it out of love for his little homie. And I know people are like, what love? What the hell? What love? What the hell?
Who had been saying that?
Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that?
Do I think it was right to air that out? I don't. I stick to that. I don't. Everybody's neighborhood business should be their neighborhood business. Everybody's neighborhood business should be their neighborhood business.
That's right, Johnny Ratas. Everyone's business, everyone's neighborhood business should be their business. And if their business was airing it out on YouTube or on social media, wherever it is that you saw it, what is that to you? What is that to you, bitch? That's their neighborhood business. Like, see, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. You constantly contradict yourself, fool. Frank Tica's dropping knowledge, man. With a little bit of a message, a little bit of knowledge. This fool has no knowledge. Come out here trying to be a type of scholar, historian on race relations. Fool, you're an instigator. You're a racist. You don't represent a damn thing but yourself. You're not a representative of Raza. You're not shit, fool. That shit got revoked a while back. You see how you get down on TikTok whenever what you consider a paisa to be, or anybody that's of Latin descent but doesn't look the way you think people should look. You start talking about sandia. Sandia, bitch, we know how you treat your own. Now, do I agree with these other content creators talking about or calling that First Amendment right advocate someone from the South? No, I don't agree with that. I think that's reckless. I think it's stupid. They shouldn't do that shit. That's the only thing that I agree with. But you jump on the bandwagon to do your own type of division. Talking about black content creators. The minute that you pigeonhole and put them in a box is the minute that you started doing the same shit. Then when you went on, La Raza wouldn't do this. Bitch, you don't know. You don't know. Times have changed. And what would happen if a Latino gang were to air out some of their personal shit online or on the internet? What would you say then? Would you take back your words? No, because I'm pretty sure you've been airing out a lot of shit online that you shouldn't be airing out, bitch. So everything that you criticize in others is something that you hardcore do. That's the constant contradiction that you're in. You live in a contradiction. You're a walking contradiction. Race relationships in LA. How are you gonna talk about it, fool? Number one, you haven't been in the business for years. Number two, you're from Santa Barbara. Shout out to Santa Barbara. You know, I'm from the Valle. I can't even speak on it because I've never lived in South Central. I never lived in Compton. I never lived in Inglewood, Long Beach, and all of those other areas that actively went at it with gangs from, with black gangs, Latino gangs and black gangs. And even though it's a gang-related thing, it seeps through the core of the community and it becomes a community thing. But at the end of the day, we all know who's causing the division, and you fall into that game with your right-wing talking points, speaking for MAGA pundits like you're going to be taken into consideration with a last name like Villa, fool. They're going to look at you, they're going to look at your record and be like, oh man, fuck you. You don't represent shit. You don't represent Raza. You talk bad about Raza, and then the people that you're trying to impress would never ever let you in within arm's reach. They would look at you and be like, yeah, whatever, fool. You can do the dirty work the way everybody always threw their dirty work at you to do. Because that's all you do, fool. All you do is dirty work. You can't even speak on things without making them about you, without making them about race. Like, you had every opportunity to say something positive in this video, and what you decided to focus on was the division and what everyone else did wrong except you. You always think that you're infallible, that you wouldn't make any mistakes. Well, this video was a mistake. This video was a fucking mistake. It made you look like the racist that you are. It's not going to change a damn thing. Nobody takes you seriously. You look like a fool out here contradicting yourself. You're the biggest racist piece of shit out there, fool. For you to come out here and try to teach everyone how to deal with things amongst themselves when it comes to race relations is comical, fool. You're not the spokesman. You're not the role model. You're not even Raza, fool. That shit got revoked a while back. Shout out to ET, ladies of Exposed Tube, everybody down with the Exposed Tube revolution. We don't stop. We don't take advice from fools like you. Weirdos and shit. Man, get your shit straight, fool. You should worry about yourself. Remember when you used to have the soul section? Now all you do is talk shit about black people day in and day out. Now I understand once again that these content creators shouldn't be reckless, and how did they describe people and attribute everything to a gang term just because it's LA. Shit doesn't go down like that. But all I'm saying is, Johnny, you ain't no better. You're no different than any of them. As a matter of fact, I think you're worse, because you talk too much shit, and you're a fucking hypocrite. You're racist against your own kind, man. Shout out to Slugs. I saw a video Slugs put out on the same thing, and I respect it. I respect his point of view, because he was out here trying to make it understood what it is and what it was, and he wants unity. Now, you did mention unity in your video, fool, but we know what you're about. You ain't about shit but yourself, getting online begging for shit. You can give a fuck if the world burned, fool, as long as it doesn't touch you. That's why I don't listen to your punk ass. That's why I clown you. That's why whenever you do this type of shit, I'm gonna point out your hypocrisies and your constant contradictions, and it don't stop. Frank Tico's dropping knowledge. Until next time, peace.